guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jess, and today I just wanted to share my new hair care routine. I have been pouring so much time into my hair lately, and it has really transformed it. I'm not someone who often dyes their hair like I have in the past, but I don't routinely. I also don't really style my hair as often because I don't really need to. My hair dries pretty pin straight. For a while, I wasn't even blow drying my hair. I would just let it air dry, and I still wasn't understanding why my hair was like pretty dry at the end. My ends were splitting. It just didn't make sense to me. But what I didn't realize is that I wasn't giving my hair enough care and enough products to really bring it to life. So today I wanted to share with you guys all of the products that have made it possible for me. I wanted to start off with my rosemary oil. I did make this myself. I have a huge rosemary bush growing in my backyard, as well as mint and other herbs. I like to start this off before I jump in the shower. You definitely want to detangle your hair before and really massage this into your scalp. I did buy like a comb to help me massage like my scalp, but after doing a little bit of research, I actually heard that like it's best to use your fingers and actually really like move your scalp to really get the blood flowing. I heard that really helps. So that's kind of what I've been doing, and yeah, I feel like your fingers would work just fine. I really don't feel like you need one of those like scalp massager combs that you see that people use, or even like a comb for it. I feel like your fingers work just fine. And I like to put my hair up into a clip after and leave it for about like an hour or two before I jump in the shower. I used to have a really big problem with dandruff in the past, and I started to notice that once I started oiling my hair, I kind of just went away. But what I used to also do is I used to take like a comb like this and kind of just like, I still do this about once a month, kind of just like massage through my scalp. And if there is any like dandruff or any dry spots, I feel like this really helps get it out. Again, I used to really try every different types of shampoo, wash my hair more often, less, and I didn't really seem to help with my dandruff, but definitely oiling my hair has improved it so much. Which brings me to my shampoo. I have been using Head & Shoulders quite a bit because again, I used to have like a dandruff problem, and I felt like this was honestly the only one that would really help, unless it was like a medicated shampoo. But even then, still with Head & Shoulders, I still often found that it would come back often. But recently, I've actually been trying the QUAI Detox shampoo. This is actually a mini. I am a big like advocate when it comes to like samplers or like just little minis, because I really like to test out products before committing to them. And I've used this about 4 times already, and I love it so much, but I definitely would not recommend using this more than once a week, because I feel like it really like gets in there and cleanses everything. That I feel like if you use it more than once a week, you'll definitely probably like strip your hair, and you don't want to do that. I have heard some people say that they feel like their hair is really dry after. So definitely, I think once a week and you'll be good. Once this runs out, I will be ordering a new one. It is a little bit pricey, but I feel like if you're only using it once a week, it'll definitely last you. After shampooing, I love to put on the Gisou mask. This one's actually my favorite. I don't know if they discontinued it, because they did come out with like that honey one. I don't know if it's the same formula or it's different, but when I run out, I'll let you guys know, because I'm definitely gonna buy it because I really love this hair mask. I use this hair mask every time I shower. So I'll usually make sure to get all the water out of my hair as best as possible and apply this to my ends, and I do not put conditioner on after, because I do have more finer hair. Like I have long hair, but it's not very thick. I would say it's a little bit on the finer side, but I don't want to weigh it down by adding conditioner after this. So usually I just have this, leave it on for about 10 minutes, and I like to comb it through as well, just to make sure it's like really getting in there. I love this brush. It's a detangler, so usually it doesn't like pull on your hair. I know your hair is a lot more sensitive when it's wet, so you definitely want to be careful. I like hold it up like this and kind of just like comb through the ends just to really get the mask in there. After that, I just like to put it in a little clip and just continue the rest of my shower, and then just rinse that out. Again, I don't apply conditioner after, just because I really just don't want to weigh my hair down, because I do apply more conditioning products after the shower. And one of my recent upgrades have actually been this hair towel from Kitsch. I know you guys have probably seen like those little hair wraps that they tell you to put on after. I tried those and I didn't really like them, because I just felt like, one, I have really long hair, so I didn't feel like it really like could squeeze all in there. It was kind of like finicky. This towel is pretty long and pretty big, and my favorite thing about this towel is that it has this like little band, so after you're done wrapping it, you kind of just like tuck it in here, just like a regular towel, and it's awesome because it does not fall, usually when I would use regular towels, like it obviously like the hair is getting soaked in, so it gets so heavy, it pull my hair, and this material is just a lot better for your hair anyway. So I love this. It has been one of my favorite purchases this month. I just discovered this leave-in conditioner. It's from Crown Affair. Again, I am a big advocate when it comes to samplers or minis because I get to try new products. I love this. First of all, it smells so nice. I hate when a product has a really strong scent. I'm not someone that likes strong scent or even scented products. So it's really light, and it's also a really lightweight product. So I feel like it's buildable. Again, you have finer hair, you really want to look for lightweight products so it doesn't feel like you're just like weighing down your hair and then later it just feels greasy or oily. And another recent one is actually from Gisou. I just bought this. This is part of their latest drop. This is their 5-in-1 honey milk styling cream, and I mainly got this because I was looking for something that had heat protection. I was putting all these creams on, but I wasn't putting anything to protect my hair from the heat. And because now I do style my hair every time I shower, even if it's just blow drying on low heat, I do want to protect it. And you guys, I love this. It smells so nice. Like, it just smells sweet. Like, that's like the best way I could put it. It just smells like very sweet. And again, it's not heavy. It doesn't smell very strong. So I just put this on my ends. Again, I like to comb through all of my products. Again, I just kind of use this. My hair is wet still, so I want to be very delicate when I'm combing the products through. And after I go in with my Dyson, at first I was using the low heat, but now that I got the heat protection, I kind of just go in with the high heat. And I really like it. Like I said, I used to not blow dry my hair before, and I felt like it would just dry out kind of like a little bit frizzy, and it would just be really dry looking sometimes. But I feel like ever since I've been blow drying my hair, like after every time I shower, even if I'm gonna go to sleep, my hair just feels so silky. Once my hair is all done, I love to apply the Super Milk from Lush. This smells so good. It smells like very citrusy. It's delicious, but I will say, next time I'm just gonna buy the mini size because I am probably barely halfway full, and I've had this for over a year. I actually think it's gonna expire soon. So that tells me that I mean, I really just use like 1 or 2 pumps anyway. So I'm definitely gonna go with a mini next time because I also like to switch it up. If I'm not using the Super Milk, I'm using Gisou's hair perfume. It smells like, again, just very sweet, kind of like the styling cream. And I also would buy the mini version next because they do have a lavender one that I smelled recently, and it smells so delicious. And I don't know, I'm just someone that likes variety, so I feel like for me, minis are really the way to go. I also got the sampler from QUAI. It's also one of their hair perfumes. I believe it's St. Bart's, and it smells so nice. It's actually also a body mist and a hair perfume. And I really like to try different things, so I really like the fact that I got this sample because if I like it and once I get through my other ones, I'll probably purchase it. Lastly, I like to go in with my hair oil from Gisou. This is actually my second bottle. I really love it. Very lightweight. I just kind of like to run it through my ends just to really make it shine throughout the day. And I actually also got a sampler from QUAI. This is one of their hair oils. I have not tried it, but again, I love the fact that it's a mini. Another thing that I found it to be very helpful is to care for your hair right before you're gonna go to bed. Some people like to get like satin pillowcases. I personally don't, just because I like all of my bedding to match. But what I did get is actually this overnight blowout little kit, and it comes with this satin like bandana, and I really love it because I like to, it comes with these little rollers as well. So sometimes I will roll my hair, sometimes I'll put it in a braid, but I always like to cover it with this satin little bandana because it really helps protect my hair. And honestly, I've seen like quite a bit of an improvement. Sometimes I used to just go to bed with my hair loose, and if you have long hair and you go to bed with your hair loose, it is going to get so knotted up, especially for me. Like, I toss and turn quite a bit. So when I wake up sometimes, it just looks like I have a mane going on. So this has really helped, like really just keep my hair intact, really keep it smooth. So what I like to do is, again, I will put on my rollers. Just depends if like maybe I already curled my hair that day and I really want to maintain it, I'll put those in. I also have this separate one that I like to use just for my bangs. Just a personal preference, but let me know if you guys want to see maybe like my night hair care routine, because, and just to see how that looks. But I will say overall, these are the 3 main brushes that I like to use. This one I actually just got. This one is from Crown Affair. And this one is great because it has like those boar bristles that really help distribute the oil throughout your hair. But I mainly use this if I'm gonna style my hair up. That's another thing, is I also have been styling my hair every day, just playing around with like different hairstyles, especially when it's like day 3 or day 4 of my hair. I like to do maybe my hair care routine like 2 to 3 times per week. It just depends if I use a lot of product. Like if I'm styling my hair up and I'm using like gels, I'll definitely wash it more often because I don't want that just like sitting in my hair for days. So it just depends. I wash my hair 2 to 3 times per week. But yeah, this one is great if you are styling your hair up and you really want to get those flyaways. This detangler, I use it for everything. I use it in the shower. I use it to distribute my products and to detangle my hair. And then this one is used daily in between. It has those like bristles, so it really helps just kind of like comb through your scalp and just detangle your hair when you wake up in the morning. Lastly, I would say is to get a little silk scrunchie. This one's actually 100% silk from Crown Affair, and this one is just like a satin. This one is pretty beaten up already, but honestly, I don't know if it really makes a difference. I think as long as it's like a silk satin, your hair should be fine if you're putting it up in a braid, in a bun, whatever it is you want to do. Make sure it's loose so you don't want your hair tugging. So these are all the things that I have done differently to really transform my hair. Again, I'm not someone that really had that much damaged hair, but since I started doing this, I've noticed that my hair is not very dry. I feel like it just looks thicker. It's a lot nicer. One tip I also would give is, if you do have finer hair, I would probably skip layers. Like as cute as they are, like trust me, I'm so tempted to do layers on my hair because I love how it looks. But I did notice that my hair just would look even thinner versus just kind of having it one length. Like I do like to have like my little like bangs, like, or you know, just in the front, just like a few little layers. But overall for the cut, just for the sake of it looking a little bit thicker, I found that that's actually maybe one thing that's a little bit more beneficial. It's just one thing that I've noticed that has also made my hair look a little bit more luscious. But yeah, if you guys are still with me, thank you guys so much for sticking around. Let me know if you guys like these styles of videos so I could do more of them, and let me know what your guys' favorite products are, because I always like to try new products, and if they have a mini, I'm all here for it. So yeah, be sure to like and subscribe to stay tuned for my next video. Thanks guys.